good, y'all? I've been playing Marvel Rivals for a little bit now, and I've been loving this game so much. Like, I used to play Overwatch a lot, loved Overwatch, got irritated a lot, but I always played tank when I, do the role queue or do the competitive and all that. So, used to being in the front line doing the damage, hoping my other team is doing what they got to do behind me and just kind of soaking up all the damage and doing a lot of damage on the other side of it. But now, this one, I've been loving the supports or loving the strategists or whatever they call them. And it's really fun. I see why people like it. I see why people don't like it, because you kind of got to sit back, not have your shine, and just empower your teammates to do what they got to do. Give them the buffs, give them the heals, make sure they being able to do the damage that they want to do and handle the front line like they supposed to. Sometimes you get yelled at, but I don't care. I'm doing my job. I'm doing the best of my abilities. If I can't see you, I can't heal you. That's not on me. That's on you. So, like I said, I wanted to go through each of the strategist classes, strategist characters, and just show y'all, give y'all my thoughts and opinions on them, like how much I like them. This is not an official tier list. I've only played them for a little bit. Some I play a lot more than others. So this is just my opinion. So let's get right into it. First, what we're going to do is Loki. Loki is low-key the most annoying character to play against. Like, with them clones, you can really just go anywhere, just put them all around. You don't know which one the real one is. You can just teleport from one to the other. You could go invisible. You could do all that. He like the annoying little brother of all the supports. Like, he really just be anywhere he want to be. Hidden though, like when you put the clones down, you could shoot. You shoot at something, and then all the clones shoot at the same thing. So that's why he kind of goated when it comes to healing, because you could put him at all different angles. If somebody in a room, back in the corner, throw a clone up there, then shoot at him. Boom, got the heals. He everywhere and nowhere at the same time. That's what I love about him. And then one thing I really learned about playing all the different supports is I prefer the ones that I shoot you and you get healed. Like, I don't want to have to shoot a projectile when it got to be around you. I don't want to have to, like, throw a bubble like Cloak and Dagger. I want to be able to shoot you and hit you with something, and it heals you. Because that's when I got to make sure I can hit the person I want to hit. It don't auto-lock on to somebody I'm not trying to hit at. And then they also got that Rune Stone. Now, that Rune Stone, those are the abilities that a support need to have. Because once you win that stone, you're not dying no matter what you do. If you are in that stone, if somebody is in a room with 6 different people getting jumped, throw a clone, pop the rune, they alive. Enough to get out. That's what I like. That's what my boy Loki is best known for. But he can be the worst support or he can be the best support. It's really all about where you put the clones. Because just him, regular, straight up, no clones, just shooting at you one little tick of his little spear, you're not doing a lot of damage. You're not doing a lot of heals. And it's sad, but that's the thing with Loki. It's really about the clone placement. And then one thing I've learned is if you playing against a Loki or playing against a good team and they focus your clones and actually get them out of there, you're really kind of useless. Like, they really stunt your ability to heal and do damage if you only got, the real Loki out there. But luckily, you get like 3 clones, 3 clones, and you could travel between 2 of them. So, like, boom, I'm down here. Clone up there, teleport, now I'm up here and the clone is right there. Like, that shit is crazy. That's a great ability. You don't got a lot of movement of itself, but you can teleport between clones, and that's all you gotta do. Now we gonna get into the melee. He does have a little extra damage boost if you hit somebody in the back, but you will support while you behind somebody. So that's kind of useless in my opinion, but hey, fuck it, we ball. And one of his most broken abilities, you literally just hit the right click and you just disappear, drop a clone, and now you as long as they don't shoot you, you disappear in the right situation, they can't see you. You disappear, can't nobody see you, and they don't know where you at. And you basically invisible forever until you feel like coming out of it. That's a crazy ability, and that's some shit Loki will do. And then getting into the ultimate, this is where the skill ceiling gets kind of risen, because now you got to be turn into anybody, and then you get to do their ultimate immediately. So that's basically like you just pick the best person, and then you just do their ultimate. So if you got Scarlet Witch on the team, you got a Punisher on the team, you got a what's his name? Was it Sky? Guardians dude. I don't know his name. You know the dude. Legendary. Yeah, you just do that immediately. Auto aim. So, what is his name? Why can't I think of his name? Star-Lord. Damn. So yeah, you just pick the best. You pick the person on your team or the other team, and just do they ult. What? It's 6 people on the team. You got 12 people to choose from, as long as they don't got another Loki. 11 people, my fault. You got 11 people, 11 alts to choose from if everybody got a different character. So it's really go pick of the litter. But again, if you don't play with a lot of people, you don't know. So when I was first playing Loki, I didn't play with no other characters but the supports, and I'm not about to copy a support. That's a waste of my time. Best ult in the game if you know how to use a character. If you don't, you get kind of wasted. Lastly, we're going to get into the team up abilities. If they got a Hella on your team and she nice, as long as she ain't out here wasting her time and wasting our time, which is Hella, she do crazy damage for no reason. That's another episode. But you see, if you die and she get a kill, boom, you get revived. That's crazy. That's legendary. That's my girl right there. That's big sis. That's what happened when you got a big sis on your team. Family, everything. So, and even if you don't die and she just getting kills on her side, you just get shield. Popping shield. I'm already healing, getting health, but she popping shield and popping health on me while she getting kills. So that's why you got to have a good Hella on your team. And Hella good regardless. So you got a Hella on your team. Pick Loki. You ain't dying unless you terrible. But that's my boy Loki. That's my boy Big Loki. He low key, the best support. I'm lying, but he is one of my favorite supports. So let's get into the next one. Now we're going to get into Cloak and Dagger. I don't really know where she falls under my, Kate. But I don't know where she really falls under my ranking. But I do mess with her once in a while. And they got a Black King. So if you like to play in the snow or you like playing with Black Kings, this the character for you. And I'm not saying it's really difficult to play with them, but it is to swap back and forth. I found myself so many times like doing the ability on the wrong character, or like I just hit the button on accident. Now I'm switching in mid-fight when I need to be healing, but I start doing damage, or I'm doing damage when I need to be healing. If you got jittery fingers like me sometime, your boy just be messing up with this character. But each one does what they do amazingly. Like, Cloak, no, Dagger, my fault. Dagger be shooting the things. Her stuff kind of lock on too, so you don't even got to aim at them. You just got to aim in a direction, and it'll just lock on to whoever you're trying to shoot. Which sometimes it may lock on to the wrong person, and then your boy die because you know. But that's not my fault. I'm just shooting in the direction where you at. If they decided to make the bullets lock on to somebody else, that's out of my hands. That's your fault. That's not my fault. I did the best support I could. You just wasn't in a position to get the best support that I could give you. But then, like if you trapped in a room and it ain't nobody to heal, you got to defend yourself. You hit that, you switch over to Cloak, and now you doing crazy damage. You hitting them like Wanda. All you got to do is point and click. And the crazy thing is the damage output on that Cloak, his little attack is crazy. Like, it's wild. Like, why are you doing so much damage and I'm on the strategist? Like, I'm not mad at that. And look at this. The range that you can do this is wild. Look, you look down, there's like 20 meters. I'm here. It ain't 20 meters, it's too far. But 19 meters, I'm a problem. For sure. Look, I am a problem. But besides the point, Dagger got this, she got this bubble. Invincibility bubble is what I call it. You get in this bubble, that's when I pop it down. I put it in like the middle of the fight. We on a point, put it in a point, or we in a choke point, put it in a choke point, get inside of it, switch to Cloak, boom, I'm doing damage. Dagger, in my opinion, does not do a lot of heals. Like, if it wasn't for that invincibility bubble she got, she kind of would be useless, and I probably would never touch her. That bubble, and then the thing where you could shoot forward, and that little wall of health that she put through, is good. Sometimes I'd be using that on accident, and like if I was cloaked to do damage in front of me, and I would end up shooting it at the opponent and just kind of wasting it. So like I said, because you got basically two characters in one, if you do the abilities wrong with the other, you kind of start wasting stuff. So that's why I'm like, she's not bad, it's just how you play with her. So it's really a lot of your mistakes if you do it at the wrong time and you use the wrong ability at the wrong time. But essentially they got 4 different abilities because you do 2. If all your cooldowns done, you can do 2 of hers, boom, flip it, and do 2 of his at the same time. So it's like, that's cool there. And then when it comes to the ultimate, I like the ultimate. I feel it's more like a slow paced damage. It's not like a burst kill, which most stuff are. So it's like, if you use it at the right time, it could be good. You could do heal and damage. So like, it's really better if you like on point and you trying to guard it and you put all the little whatever you call it on side of everything, and they just got to sit in it, heals your team and kills your opponents. It's cool. I like it. Out of all the abilities, out of all the ultimates, it's not my favorite, but it gets the job done if you use it right. But I feel like it's a very situational where it could be good, it could not, but most of the time it ends up not being good, especially if they just spread out. Like if you moving a little bus or point or spider or fucking venom, whatever. If you don't do it right, it's completely useless. It can easily be avoidable. But you know what? You do it, you don't matter. Other thing, she's slow as hell. I hate it. That's awful. She don't got no movement. She don't got nothing besides like the cloak's invisibility. But other than that, she is slow. You cannot go nowhere fast. If you in trouble, you can't teleport out. You can just turn yourself invisible, pop the bubble, or do whatever you gotta do. But if you lose all your cooldowns, or you like the cooldown still going, you just a sitting duck basically. Like you don't do nothing. Nothing happened. I hate it. But going into the team up abilities, I think the only one she got is with Moon Knight, where Moon Knight can turn invisible. Like you don't get an ability, but you help them get their ability. So Moon Knight just turn invisible and do that bullshit Moon Knight do, where all you gotta do is shoot at the little symbol and he get a bunch of kills. That's another video for another day. Fuck him. Fuck that Ankh, whatever it's called. She cool though. I like the design. I don't know much about Cloak and Dagger as a hero or as a Marvel character, but I do want to look into it because, you know, it's unique character. Now this next one, I was low-key sleeping on him. This little mangy mutt rocket raccoon, low-key kind of nice. I didn't like him when I first played him. I don't know. I don't know. Something didn't sit right with me. Out of all the other supports, he didn't really do it for me. I didn't really care for his healing, but after I played with him, after I got some time in with him, after we had a little parlay, we sat down and talked, I was like, bro, what's your problem? Why you not putting out enough healing? Why your thing don't do enough damage for me? Like why you float so slow on the ground? Like you got these rockets, but you can't fly. How you gonna be called Rocket Raccoon, but it's really just Booster Raccoon? Like I don't get it. Like what's the point of like you can boost in the air, but you can't hover? Like I get you slow down, but you can't hover. You can't hover. Come on now, get your rockets together, bro. You can't be called Rocket and you can't fly. I get it in the movie, you was just flying a rocket trying to, go to the space and see the stars. But what's the point of flying and being called Rocket if you got a jetpack but can't fly? That's a big issue. That's my main problem with Rocket, but we gonna move on. Outside of that, when I started playing with him, I kinda do like his healing. Like if you just shoot it in a direction, you can shoot it from all across the map and they bounce off everything. And when it gets to somebody that needs healing, it slows down and gives it to him. It's kinda nice. It's like a granny walking around with cookies. Hey baby, you want some cookies? And she's just walking around. Hey baby, I made some cookies. You want some of these? Hey baby, hey, you look hungry. Where you at? You want some food? Here's some cookies right here. That's how they do it. Nice and easy, nice and slow. I feel like they do need more ammo, but you get what you can. And then with a little minigun he got, it's cool. It do enough damage. He's support. He's not supposed to be really out here killing. But if you get close, it do a lot of damage. But the bullet spread is really big. Obviously, it's a minigun. But like I said, it does pretty good damage. And then when he can run up walls, that's just crazy. I love it. He look cool as hell running up walls. And then that's when you can float down, do what you got to do. So out of his movement, he definitely do got one of the best movements. Because one, he got the 2 rocket boosts and they refill really fast. And then if you don't make it to where you want to go, you just jump on the wall, run up and get to where you need to go. So it was cool. And then you can just shoot from top level, bottom level, off to the right side, up, down, left, right, XX square, down, up B, down, RBY, XT 1942. So that's what you got to do. So he's pretty cool. Does a good damage. And then his other ability, he put the little thing down, and then it can either revive you if you're in the area, or it gives you armor packs every once in a while. So that's a cool little ability. I like it. Overall, he got some good utility. You just got to stay out the way. And then when it comes to his ultimate, boom. I don't like his ultimate. It's cool to give a damage boost. I like it, but you are a support character. You need to heal. Your ultimate needs to heal. It can do damage also, but healing is the priority. I don't like how it gives you a lot of, I don't know if it gives you armor, but it definitely gives you damage boost. And I feel like damage boost is cool, but you need to heal. There's no point of doing the damage. If I'm trying to support ultimates need to change a fight. It needs to make sure nobody dies on this field. And if it doesn't do that, I don't like it. You're not a good support. I'm sorry. When it comes to your ultimate, it's not a good support ultimate. That's my opinion. Hate it or leave it. The underdog's on top. But, alright. So, next, when it comes to, he got 2 team-up abilities. One of them hops on Groot's shoulders. Got 2. I would be mad at the game if they didn't have him, hop on Groot's shoulders. He's got to. That's his whole thing. Him and Groot, Groot and him. That's a dynamic duo. Unstoppable, unbeatable, yes. So hop on Groot's shoulders, can do everything he got to on top of there, and I think he get a little damage boost because Groot probably eat most of the damage that come to him. And then the other one, super OP if you get in the right situation. You can give Winter Soldier or Punisher unlimited ammo. You put this little thing down, boom, they in the area. Now they got unlimited ammo. I don't know if you played against them too, but you get them with unlimited ammo. That's kind of cheating, but it's only cheating if it's on the other team. That's how it go. Shout out Rocket, he cool. I'm playing with him a little more. I feel like he needs more ammo in his little healing burst, but they do bounce off the walls, heal multiple people at a time. So we low key nice. I give it to him. I'll put him in a rotation. Now, when I was editing this, I wanted to put all the supports in one video, but it ended up being a little long, so I'm going to just cut it off halfway. Attention spans ain't what they used to be nowadays, so make sure you like the video if you enjoyed this first part, and make sure you subscribe so you can get notified for the next one. Shout out, y'all. I've been loving supports. I'm going to keep playing them. I got another video coming out. Me and my team went crazy on a crazy run, 7-0, undefeated. Look out for that. Shout out, y'all. Stay tuned for the next one.